Good evening, folks, and yeah, I hope you've all had a good weekend. I've had a bit of a problem with me. Turn this meter off. I'm not a rich man. I've had a bit of a problem with me my Google account. That's why I've set up a new channel. Yeah, if I keep dropping, don't worry. I've got stuff uploading, so it's probably going to struggle a little bit. But it's only really to tell you that let's see if I can turn some of that. No, I can't, can I? Because if I do, it'll mean that what do you call it? Yeah, it's pulling on the internet. Nothing I can do about it, because if I turn it off, if I close the browser, my uploads will stop, and I'm uploading at the same time because I'm putting some videos onto my new channel. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, while I can, Steve's gone. We didn't go live today. Steve's gone. He went about an hour, round about that ago, about 25, about 30 minutes ago. Steve went. Anyway, we've still got Phil's radio here, and if I move my phone out of the way, turn the camera off on my phone, I don't need that. Shift my phone out of the way, there we go. Move this camera to the ledge there and shove it down there actually. Just sort this out. Shove it down there. No, I don't have to worry about it being pulled off, because it will sit there quite happily, that. Let's just straighten that up. There we go. Come down a little bit. Turn it round. There we are. Whoops. There we go. We can see right into Phil's radio. What I'm going to do, I'm going to finish Phil's radio off. Let's go to camera 3. If you are subscribed to my other channel and you want to subscribe to this one, then feel free to do so. Don't feel like you have to ask. There's a bit of tidying up and whatnot that needs to be done on this. I'll do under the chassis first, and then I'll come back and I'll do the top. So what I'm going to do, just make sure you can all see me. Well, that's about the best view you're going to get. So I'm going to improve it a bit. Whoops. Turn that there. Let's turn. That's about the best we're going to get, isn't it? From that webcam. Right. What I'm going to do, there's not really a great deal here to do. I'm going to tidy this resistor here up, because I just tacked it on. It's a 1 meg ohm. I just tacked it on just so that I could check the radio earlier, and now it's working. We can put it into place. And do a nice job so that it looks right. And a bit of solder. I'm using all the offcuts of solder that's on my bench. You know, but we could do with, I mean, I'm sorry if they're dropping out, but let's tin this end. Hang on, that's got to be the Mildred. Hang on! Who is it? Hello? Hello, Kate.
You alright?
Yeah, oh, thank you very much, kid.
It's alright.
You tell your mum thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you later, kid. Move. Yeah, that's my Sunday dinner. I'll have that later for my supper. I don't think this plate will fit in my microwave. Never mind, I'll put it in the oven for now. Good boy, move. Good boy. Right. Yeah, Kelly just very kindly sent me dinner over. Right. So, what we'll do now is we'll get this resistor neatly soldered back in. It's just, there we go. So, you know, it's that's all we need to do under there. That's all okay. Yeah, I'm happy with all that. Yeah, so we'll lift the radio. I'll check and put the bottom back on now while I'm here. We'll put the bottom back on while I'm here because we don't need to. Oh, hang on. I want to spray the switches. Where's the switch cleaner? Where's the Servicel 10? Servicel Super 10 I use for cleaning switches. We'll do the volume. Hang on, we'll do the tone. And we'll waggle them around when we put it back, when we lift it back up. There we go. Now the band switch. Ooh, it weighs a bit this, it's a big radio. Right, so what I'll do now, I'll do this one while I'm holding it up. Oops, there we go. There we go. Right, so now we can put the bottom on. And it goes that way. Yeah, it does. We've got another. Do we have another? No, we don't. That's the connector capacitor. It goes that way. The reason why it goes that way is because there's a washer there. They wouldn't put a washer on the outside, so the shielding goes that way. Get the bag of hardware. Put the Servicel 10 out of the way. Get the bag of hardware, and we can put this radio back together. Done with them belts I don't know what them belts are off. Now we need to find out. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, that's if there's that many screws. 1, 2, 3. Shit. 1, 2. There's a sewing needle there. Move that so I don't stick it in my finger. Right. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 of them. There's one there. That's not out of it. That's a modern one. Right. So let's have a look at the back. That's not it. Where is the back? Where's the back of this radio? That's not it. That's off. There it is. And the back goes on there. That's crushed a bit there, so we'll straighten that. There we go. This must be an aerial. So yeah, that'll be an aerial or something. There's nothing else on the end of that, so not going to worry about it. It works alright, this radio though. But that's where that goes, and it doesn't go anywhere else. Right, these two here. These here must be chassis screws. Yeah. Are these even out of this? And not be even out of this. Let's find out. They are. Thought they would be, because that goes in there, and these actually hook in. That goes in there. Yeah, that goes like that, because they actually, you can actually see where they actually hook into place. Right, let's get this thing into place. See, because I took the bottom off it, you see. Right. Let's get this correctly in place. Right. Just take that off there a minute, because what I need to do is find out, because that goes in. Get this dead centre. That should be it. Lift that up a little bit. There we go. Right. Put the ground on. And that's how that goes. I mean, it goes that way because it can't, what we'll do, we'll get some of the screws started, and once we've got some started we can, yeah. That one's got a bit of solder on it. There we go. Right. Let's get the screwdriver. Be interesting actually to see what this live video looks like with all that stuff running that I've got running, because I'm using the internet because I'm Barbie Steve letting me know he's home. Oh, hang on. It's just there we go. That's that. That's that. That's that. And this is how this goes anyway. It's tighten these down now. This is how this goes. Because you can see the imprints that are left by the washers. So put these on, these little doohickeys, goes through the back, and they just hold really. That's it. Put one of the screws in so it don't fall off. They just hold the back in place really, they don't actually do anything else as such. Put one screw in this doohickey here. There we go. Yeah, Steve will probably pop on in a minute to just check the things working okay. I think it is. Right, and this one here. There we go. Let's lift that up there because it's crushed. Let's tighten that one on. See, these don't actually hold the back as such, they just hold this bottom panel here, they just hold it in place. Because they... Right, there's another one here. I knew there was another one, it goes there. There's plenty of these doohickeys, little clips, just pops through there. You just hold it, because the screws don't go through there, they go that way because that's how it's, you can tell You always get one, don't you? You always get one. There we go. Now, all we do, just put the screws in. Right. Don't think this had all the screws in it. It came in, to be perfectly honest, because all the screws that were in it were all in that plastic bag. I can sit it upright now. Just tighten these doohickeys here down. They just hold the back into place. I think there should be a screw in them, but they weren't in it when it came in. That I do remember. Because I just lifted the back straight off after I took the screws off from around the sides. So, there we go. Now, just undo that one there because that one's, I've tightened it up and I need to just lift the lid at the back a little bit. There we go. That's it. Get them all in place. Then once they're all in place, we'll tighten every single one of them. And then we'll try it. They were good. Well, I won't say they were good, but this is not a bad looking radio, to be honest. I mean, just shove that under there, lift that up a little bit. Then obviously over the years, that one's popped out, we'll find that after. Put this one in. And see a screw popping out. Be down there somewhere, we'll find that. Don't want this one to. And that's the problem with being left-handed. I'll try and find that screw. Should be down here. Move that out of the way. Problem is when you drop a screw in here, it could go anywhere. Yeah. Don't know where that's gone. Never mind, I'll find it tomorrow. Because I'm moving this floor tomorrow, so it'll turn up then. Make sure these weren't there all tight because I did those. Tighten this one. There we go. And that's Phil's Phillips. Back together. In one piece. Right, we'll give it a test. Just lift the camera up a bit. Yeah, that camera's definitely better there. Right.
Now, let's turn our attention to golf where the Players' Championship schedule.
That's medium wave.
But Ian Carter, we have finally now.
The fastest Premier League. Invincible rule, Rooney debuted at 16, Aguero made history, and was dreadful with Leicester. Then the era of the Barclays Women's Super League began. Made them up, made 6, and the Women's North London...
Don't know what that switch there does. Yeah.
Greatest hits of all time.
Let's go down the other side. Ooh. Not much there. Don't know what that is.
Presents of the year for the second year running. It's doubles all round from TalkSport, award-winning radio, powered by fans. Always celebrate responsibly.
Medium wave. Oh, I turned it the wrong way. That's for the short waves. Fine tuning, I presume. Let's turn that down a bit. It's all working though. It's not crackling anymore. I mean, that Magic Eye is not as bright as Phil said it was. It's very dim. But there again, then I thought I heard some of them. Let's try this knob. I think that's a trimmer. That's the last band. Oh no, it's not. Put my glasses on. Don't know what that knob actually does. I think it's some sort of trimmer. Or band. Oh, it's band spread. That must be for... So it must have a band spread on it. Yeah, you got standard broadcast, fishery bands, international shortwave band, international shortwave band, international shortwave bands, international shortwave bands. And that there's bass and treble. And that's band 6, which is I don't expect to find a lot, there's no aerial in it.
From Homeway. Our dealers to give you the best price. All car gifts from Homeway. No wait.
Well, do you know what, Ash? Because
Watford, I think, unfortunately for their fans.
So that's standard broadcast, which is medium wave, which is 1. The fishery band, that must be 2. Yeah, you can see the magic eye glowing. But there's not much there. Let's put it on gram. Not a lot there. But it's working. Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot on it. Never is on shortwave anyway. But that being said, that's Phil's Phillips fixed. So what I'll do now, I've got a little HF42 that Steve gave me. He also gave me a Crosley Cruiser as well. I'm beginning to think what I've done to the man to deserve that, but still, they're worthwhile just for the cartridges out of them. There we go. There we are. Let's move this out of the way. Don't know where I'm gonna, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll leave it on the bench for now. We've got nowhere really to put it. So I'll put that there. No, it's in the way. I'll tell you what I'll do. Move these two record players. See if this works. And that's a little Crosley Cruiser. I mean, I'll do something with them. The little HF42. Ooh. So let's move this. Put that on that chair. Be alright there, that for now. Right, let's start with the HF42. I got this off Steve, they were going begging, so Steve thought I might want them, so he went and got them. And yeah, it's a little record player, isn't it? Let's just try and straighten the camera a bit. Looks like we're sat in the Jokers. That'll do. There we go. Right. Take the lid off. It's been left in thingy, so it might have a divot in the idler wheel. Don't even know if it works, we're just going for a straight plug in. Anything could happen here. Well, there's nothing from the amplifier. All on this little HF42, so that's, and it's not the cartridge because there's nothing no action at all from the amplifier. So let's pull the screws out, see if we can determine what's not right. I have got spares for these, so we're alright. Well, to a point. Just turn the plug off. So the record player goes round but there's no sound. So see if we can lift that screw out. Yeah. It says taking the back off, turn upside down, or the bottom off even. And then having the screws go everywhere. There we go. Right. First port of call on these. We'll check the speaker to make sure. Oh, leave it off for a second. Just check the speaker. So unplug the speaker from the circuit. And guess what? Speaker's open. Well, that's no great problem, I hope. I've got one sat here, and this came out the same sort of record player. It's exactly the same speaker. Can it be as simple as just an open circuit speaker? And what caused the speaker to go open? And that, what do you call it there, is bro, we'll have to glue that back in, that post. Well, luckily, you only couldn't even get the screws in straight. Yeah. Lovely. Unplug that one. Double check it. Yeah, the meter's working. Speaker's open. Check this one. Check this one. That one's okay. This one's definitely open. Yep. So that's the speaker that's knackered. It's an 8 ohm speaker, and the one I'm putting in's an 8 ohm. It come out of the same unit. Oh, hang on. Let's put it the right way around so the wires reach. There we are. Nice, that might be a nice easy fix. No audio due to the fact that the speaker's OC. Hang on, got to put a cord clamp in there, haven't I? And it goes in skew width. Goes in like that, because obviously back in the day that doesn't even tighten. It's tight enough. Back in the day, Fidelity didn't know how to put a cord clip in and get the screw straight. But we'll find out what damaged that speaker. It could have just gone open circuit because it went open circuit. That's not quite straight, that speaker. Let's undo that. It's the same type of speaker. That's the wrong way around. It's the right speaker though, because it came out of one of these. I mean, whether the holes are in different positions, I've got a clue that's the way it should go. And that's it, yeah, it's all lined up. What we'll do, that's the longest one which goes through the cord grip. We'll put that in last. We'll start by putting these ones in. It does line up. I mean, these were bargain basement, these things, and but that being said, they're still but I think they're still better than a Crosley. I think I'd still rather have one of these than a Crosley Cruiser. There we are. That's tightened up that time. Let's plug the speaker in. Could this be the easiest fix I've ever had? Changing the speaker. There we go. I think the stylus is knackered. So we'll find out. Yeah. And I don't think I have one. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. See, I don't throw styluses away, I keep them because sometimes the flags come in handy. Don't know how good this stylus is, but that's not sitting in where it should, because it's not the correct. It's not the correct stylus thing. That's a bit better.
Round and round and round like the Philly shade. Without a reaction like the Philly. Twist up and down until twist like it's pulling heads.
You've got to lose connection somewhere.
Pulling heads. Southern whiskers go without a trace. But this personal touch is so unique. It's made for every place by a new taste.
Everything works though.
Let's twist.
Yeah, we've got to lose connection. So we've got a dry joint. So we'll fix that right away. Right away, and this one I can get a stylus ordered. Usually using ST15 these. ST8, ST10, any of them will fit. Let's disconnect the speaker. Well, at least we know it was an open circuit speaker. Oh, there we are, we've got a crack in the board there. Yeah, oops, that sewing needle, get that sewing needle out of the way. You can see there's a crack in the board. That's no problem. And that other post is broke as well, so we can repair that post as well while it's out. Might not need it if the screws go in, but let's get it repaired. It's a crack in the board. We'll fix that right away. You can see it there. Oh, hang on. I forgot you have to disconnect the tone arm wires on these. Take that one off. That one off, there we go. Now where's our crack? Right. Right, the cracks are there. It doesn't appear to be going. See, there's two extra terminals in, they were for batteries. So you could power this off batteries. Right. Ah, there it is. No, it ain't. That's not it. But we cracked. Ah, there we go. The ground there is disconnected. Let's scrape a bit of the coating away. So, bit of solder, a little bit of solder. That's that one. Do this joint here. There we go, that one. And we'll do that one. Now we'll see if there's any more. We've done, yeah, that one's there. Comes to that hole. Done that crack. I don't think we go any further. We've got a crack here, but that's, you know, do that just in case. Don't think that would affect it though, but you never know. There we go. Right, so what we'll do, we'll pop the amplifier back in. Right, so just get this so we're not tangled up around the wires. Get the speaker wire. I don't want it tangled up and all the wires, that's it. Oh no, that's not for batteries, that's for good job didn't put any power up. It's the Mildred. It's the Mildred. Hello Mildred.
Hello. Right, I know how you do this. Right, listen. You have to lift them all in the folder, right? But on the outside of the folder, you have to put, obviously it's going to go in the S folder, isn't it? What I'm doing. So I have to put S and a colon on the folder's name. That's how you've listed them.
Yeah.
actual folder as well, as in the folder, hasn't it?
No, it doesn't go in the folder. Do you know something, Mildred? I'm sorry I sold you that thing.
No, I'm just saying, I don't want to put them, I'm doing them now. I don't want to do them all and go back and fucking change them.
No,
The folder.
the folder with the music in, you give that the name of the album.
Yeah, but you, on the one that I've got here, yours, the one I bought off you, when they open it up, when it's on the folder, it says S colon. So do I put an S colon on the folder that I've got the tracks in? That's what I'm saying.
No.
So it goes in the S folder.
Yeah, you open the S folder, and you'll see all the music, all them folders in there, are individual albums.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's where you put them, Mildred.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm saying to you, when you've gone in there, you've listed them as S colon.
I
On
don't-
every one of them. On the folder itself.
I don't know what you mean, Mildred.
You know when you open the folder and you see the album that you're going to play,
Yeah.
right? When you open the album, they're all listed cross colon 01 RB 02.
Are you talking about when the album appears on the screen on the jukebox?
No, when it's actually in, when you're in the software. Yeah, well, you know when when it comes up, you know when you've got your screen on, you
Yeah.
can go that way if you want. If you look at the top of the picture, it'll say S colon or whatever.
Oh yeah. No, you don't have to. Don't worry about that. The S is the folder, and
So just do the inside of the folder if that's it.
yeah. Just do them the way that I've done them. We'll just do them the same way I've done them.
Right, so the jukebox should list them as that on the jukebox, shouldn't it? 'Cause it reads that.
Yeah. Say your album's called Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits.
Yeah.
Well, you call the folder Brothers in Arms Dire Straits,
Yeah.
and then you drop it into the D folder because Dire Straits.
Right, yeah, I know what you mean. Right, I'll let you get on back to what you're doing.
No, you're all right. I'm all right for a minute. Yeah, but
Because when I went in the when I was looking at them before I dropped in the folder, when I got into the thing where they all are, you've got obviously A, B, C, D, and it runs through like that, doesn't it? Right, but if you look at the A's and or the B's, if you look at the actual folder name, it says at the top of it, it'll say A, colon,
yeah,
and then you know what I mean? Then it has the name of the song.
yeah. We don't worry about
By
that.
naming that song, it'll name that fucking album, that song, won't it?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I don't need to name that.
No, you don't. Don't worry about the folders. All you gotta do is call the folder by the album of what it is, and you put it into you put it into the folder in the alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to mess about.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't. Have, when it comes up on the jukebox on Jukinator,
Yeah.
it tells you where the song's located.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
that's all that's for. That's just a reference.
Right,
you-
so that must do it itself when it's in there, does it?
Yes. Yes, that sorts it out for you.
Right.
This is how distracted I am, folks. I've just put this back together, and what I've forgotten to do because I've got the Mildred Meyer in me. I didn't
Now,
solder.
what's the screw? I'll tell you what.
No, I didn't solder the tone wires on. The tone arm wires, and my camera's crashed. I didn't solder the tone arm.
You know,
What? I didn't solder the tone arm wires on. Yeah, I didn't solder the tone arm wires on, and I didn't plug the speaker back on. That's what happens when you get. That's what happens, you know, when you own a Mildred. You've got to be very responsible. They're very difficult. They're very difficult to.
I shall speak to you later.
They're very difficult to train.
Right, I'll see you later.
And they do bite now and again.
You have to watch him, you see, because he'll have you starfish if you don't watch him.
Yeah, he likes starfish, his chocolate ones.
No, you're the chocolate man.
Yeah, anyway, listen, I'll catch you later, Mildred.
Right, I'm going, I'll see you in a bit.
I'll see you in a bit, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, there's a lot of responsibilities that come with owning a Mildred. There we are. Now, with a bit of luck, the camera won't bloody freeze. And the knobs need a spray. Let's put the record back on. I'm pretty confident we're going to be alright now. Yeah. Yeah, just a bit of dirt in the knob. I'll do that in a bit.
Twist up and down and tilt like it's floating heads. Unique Philly shade. Twist here, twist there, twist
And there we go.
floating heads. Floating heads caress your face. Stubborn whiskers go without a trace. But his personal touch is so unique. It's made for every face by a new technique. Let's twist! Those floating heads caress your face. Stubborn whiskers go without a trace. Now this personal touch is so unique. And it's made for every face by a new technique. Well, now it's made to measure shaving with the Philly shave. To your toughest stubble, don't worry, Philly shave. Here's the modern twisting shaving that a razor never gave. Shave smoother, quicker, closer. With a Phillips. I said a Phillips. Philly shave.
Yeah, that stylus is knackered. But that being said, it played that record not bad. And I'll put the screws and stuff back in later because I need to clean the volume control. I'll do that later off camera. But hang on, let's turn it off. There we go. And that's it, and I think that's a better view for the camera anyway, where I've put it. I think you might all agree. That's definitely a better view, so let's go back to the main. There we go. Go back to the main view. That's all the cameras. And number 2 froze because that radio's still yeah, I don't know. It's just popped to number 2 and unfreeze number 2 for a second. I might as well. There are, number 2 froze. Yeah, it's annoying that. There we go. So let's go back to there. There we go. That's everything. I think that's a better view, having that camera behind me just to the side of me there. I mean, it would be nice if it would sit straight. There we go. Now if I bring it down there, that's better. Yeah, it's falling over. Let's move it about there. Let's try and It's a shame I can't zoom in. But that's not bad. That's not bad. So the views from all the cameras now are actually not bad. So that's all it was really. A crack in the circuit board and an open circuit speaker. I wonder why the speaker went open circuit. Be interesting to know, wouldn't it? Because these don't go loud enough to blow a speaker. I mean, they can't. I mean, they don't go loud enough. I mean, the usual expression is, if it was a car, it wouldn't get out of it, so it wouldn't be able to get out of its own way. But yeah, that's it. It's sorted. It's working. So I'll put the screws in and everything to clean the switches and everything and clean all this. A bit later I've got another one of these and it's in lovely condition. And it too needs a stylus. And I'll find me 10 volt power, 9 volt power supply later and try the little cruiser. I mean, this is not in bad, it's not in bad cosmetic condition. It's got a rubber mat with it as well. Whether the stylus is any good, it's got a point on it, and it's got the little adapter there for the yeah. I've got 3 of these now, these cruiser type record players. I've got a black one which has got Bluetooth, I've got this one, and I've got I think the other one's a dark blue one. So yeah, and all 3 of them I got from Steve. Anyway folks, listen, you all take it easy. I'm going to end it here. Nobody's popped in, but there again, nobody probably knows I'm here, but you soon will. We'll soon get that established. I'll catch you later folks. Thank you very much, and remember to click like, subscribe and share, click the bell and join me for the next one.